we've got one last world premiere to share with you.
Okay. Yeah, we're winding down. It's going till 10 o'clock tonight. Everybody's like, it's going till 11. I'm like, there's no way he's going over. Don't.
We know now that in the early years of the 20th century, this world was being watched.
No way.
Roger, copy.
No fucking way.
So Houston, you're a go for landing, over.
Sure station. Unknown vessel approaching. We need first contact protocol.
Humanity now stands as partners in the galaxy. Accessing the way. Godspeed.
Holy shit!
Is anyone receiving this? We've lost contact.
It's fucking Mass Effect. It's gotta be. Oh! Oh my... No fucking way. No fucking way. Is that Mass Effect? This is looking... What the fuck? Oh. Oh. What the fuck? Mass
Effect. I can't wait to see
Mass Effect 4
is going to take that next. Very exciting. All right, well, to present our final award, this man has created some of the most iconic films of all
Holy
time.
shit!
Some of which
It's
screened this
actually
summer in
it's
Fortnite.
real.
And on
It's
December
happening.
20th, I'll be sitting down for a
Oh
conversation
my
with him on YouTube to talk
fucking
about the
god!
release
It
of
is
Tenet and
actually.
his illustrious career. And if you've got
It's
questions
not
for us,
just the
I'm sure you
remaster.
do.
It's
Send
actually
them our
Mass
way
Effect
using the
4.
hashtag #AskNolan
What
on
the
Twitter.
fuck, man?
But right now, without further ado, to present Game of the Year, it's my honor to introduce Christopher Nolan. Hey, Chris.
Holy shit! It's actually
Jeff.
fucking
It's an
real.
honor to be
It's
part of
actually
Game.
happening.
For me,
God, I just hope they learn from Andromeda. I hope they learn from Andromeda. There's going to be some Let's Talks being made on Mass Effect 4, exactly what it needs to be. I made a video probably about 10 months ago by now. And then all of a sudden, boom, we get the remaster. Boom, now another Mass Effect is in the work, like a full-on title. I forgot to fucking breathe for a minute there, watching that trailer. Like, just hoping that was literally one of those moments of, like, holding your breath, hoping it's what you think it is. Alright, so this is a bit of a different type of a Let's Talk video. I'm not on camera, as you can see. So, yes, the Game Awards happened, and we got this major teaser trailer for the next Mass Effect. Possibly Mass Effect 4. I mean, could it be another spinoff? Is it going to be Mass Effect 4? Is it going to be Andromeda 2? I'm pretty sure it's going to be Mass Effect 4. I am almost very certain. I'll just say that. I'm very certain. So you saw my reaction in the Let's Talk already. So let's go into a deep dive on this trailer. Because my reaction on stream was my mind was melting. I was blown away, and I kind of said the wrong name of the character that's on the screen. But don't worry. It's on the VOD. You can see it. You can see me just absolutely melting down. The whole thing is there. I'm going to keep it up just because it's funny that, yes, I was saying one character name and I was thinking another, and it's the way my dumb brain works. Anyways, so let's watch this back and see exactly what we can pick out of it. So this right here does actually look like the Mass Effect trilogy's maps. You see a lot. So there's no what was it? Like, it's been so long since I played Andromeda, but the cloud coverage, the space clouds that would damage the ships and everything. You know what I'm talking about. I can't remember what they called it or whatever, but that's not apparent here. But it definitely, this looks like the map, like the little clusters of plants and everything that we've seen in the world map in the Normandy. So that's why First thing, as soon as I saw this, I was just like, wait, hold on.
We know
I
now
know
that in
that.
the early years of the 20th century, this world was being watched.
Roger, copy. Eagle Houston, you're a go for landing, over.
Now, if you know anything about the Buzz Aldrin clip that is actually on my other video that I made about the Mass Effect Trilogy remaster, like we need to bring it back, you'll know that that clip kind of alludes to the fact that they have Buzz Aldrin voiceover on the Mass Effect games as like the storyteller to his grandkid, and just basically kind of telling the story of the Shepherd. Which, once again, I mean, the Shepherd coming back, Mass Effect, it's getting back to the Shepherd storyline, Mass Effect 4 once again.
Structure station. Unknown vessel approaching. We need first contact protocols.
So that's the first contact wars that they're kind of going into, where boy, it's been so long since I got into that far back into Mass Effect, but I'm pretty sure it was the Turians. I'm sorry if I'm getting this wrong, again, names, but it was definitely like the first contact of humans versus aliens that happened in the Mass Effect universe. And it went down, as you would expect, human race kind of starting a little something with the other alien races.
Humanity now stands as partners in the galaxy.
Hawk 6 is away. Godspeed.
Boy. Now this really, the suicide mission and going through, but this also really hints that the Reapers, the Dreadnought, which is Mass Effect 1, you can let the Dreadnought with the council members get destroyed when the Reaper invasion initially happens. And that's just like one Reaper coming in. So yeah, this is as soon as I saw this, now that sound cue we all know is the Reapers. Now, one other thing that we definitely have seen in Mass Effect 3's ending is that all the relays get destroyed. So, in one way, the Reapers actually do succeed in destroy, in repeating the cycle over again, because they usually end up shutting down the relays one way or the other, and then the cycle starts over again, where like the outer planets that have to use relays to get out to their settlements. Of course, the relays get destroyed and they get shut down or whatever. So then, they can't reach those outer limits. So those planets end up usually just dying off because, lack of supplies. So this, I mean, now that I'm like looking at this with a clear head, this is the reason why I'm like hours late on posting this, because I wanted to like cool down, calm down, and maybe get my head straight a little bit into the lore and everything. But maybe that's how we're going to be unlocking, instead of finding coordinates to the next point on the map. This could be a way of unlocking the map by doing the relay. So you get enough resources together, which could be a grind fest. I don't know. We'll see how they put all the gameplay mechanics together and everything. But this very well could be a thing where you have to repair the relays, and then you can go to the next point on the map, to the next part, to the next galaxy.
Is anyone receiving this?
Another thing too is you hear the Reaper sound effect right when we see like it plain as day can be. Like when it's a main focus, you hear the Reaper sound effect of the relay being the main focus, which means that yes, the Reapers definitely destroyed the relay. Now here's the thing though. They did not wipe out all races like they normally do. So
We've lost contact.
Anomaly readings all across space.
so that little sound bite, I'm gonna go out on a very long limb and say that might be a formation of a new council, maybe. And after what happened with Shepard to begin with, it's either they're doing research to see if they can find Shepard's body to maybe possibly bring him back again after the Lazarus Project, or it's a new council and they have no idea about Shepard being around at all. But the new council is now once again just trying to make order in the galaxy. So to me, this is a transport vessel right here, possibly coming from the Normandy. If the crew from the Normandy, if they are in honor of Shepard, they stick with the ship and everything. I mean, it wouldn't be too far fetched that they would stay on the ship in honor of the Shepard that was commander, and they find a ping or something that, wait, we found something. We've scanned every single one of these planets over and over and over again, and we finally found something, a ping. Somehow they find a source of his armor. So the planet, of course. Now, here's a good thing, though. Here's an excellent thing. If you remember back in Mass Effect 2, the only reason why Shepard really survives is because he is frozen solid. He is frozen solid, and they bring him back with the Lazarus Project because, if you're frozen solid, it's like cryosleep, basically. It freezes up everything, and it doesn't let anything decay. If he's stuck in a, well below freezing temperature planet, Shepard lucks out once again and is frozen solid in a planet. So this definitely looks like an armor chest piece, maybe. Maybe Commander Shepard picks himself up and he goes and survives in a cave somewheres or something, and does the whole survival man thing against nature and all that. And she ends up finding pieces of his armor lying around and everything, just traces of his existence being on the planet. Maybe that's where the ping comes from. Shepard gets an SOS out somehow, whichever way, and that's how they end up pinging his location. It just takes them a while to find his SOS signal. And of course, the world-renowned N7 logo once again, and I think this is a chest piece. I'm pretty sure this is like the shoulder blade chest piece, where normally the N7 would sit up there. So kind of like the motor for the shoulder blade to be able to so you can move your shoulder pretty much. It definitely looks like part of Shepard's armor in the third game. Okay, so I do want to. Okay, so the background is in focus for a split second. So we see, definitely a Solarian, Krogan, possibly another human down there. Transport vessel, XT6. Okay, so I mean, if it's a medvac, maybe that could be medical personnel. She finds, I'm pretty sure this is Liara. The facial features actually line up. When I checked a picture, I can also check it on the video, of course. I mean, look at that. That's Liara. There's no way. I was saying Tally on stream for some reason. I don't know why my brain does that, but yes, it's Liara. Which actually goes back to, if you go back and watch the Mass Effect lore stream I did, I said that Liara is more or less the kind of canon character to be traveling and doing all this adventures and everything. Liara would know where to look. She is the archaeological digger of the Normandy. She knows the whole history and everything. But if you look at subject A right here of the moles or the paint, face paint, whatever that you want to say, and you look at her face, it matches up. I mean, right there to right there. So it's gonna, like, come on, it's definitely Liara. I mean, there's so many clues that are saying that this is Mass Effect 4, and it's a continuation of Shepard's storyline, which the fan base has been clamoring for. We have been begging to bring back the Shepard for over a decade. Liara might be a little bit older too. She's got, I mean, it's either that or, I mean, it does look like maybe she has, she's a little bit older, but it could also be just a higher graphics engine. I think there's probably going to be like a lot of speculation that this takes place like way in the future. I'm going to go on, it's a higher graphics engine, and there's more details on the skin patterns for the face and everything. And then, of course, the old original logo, and will continue. And if you're hearing that song, that is the Mass Effect trilogy, Shepard trilogy song. It's the same song. And so, I mean, you can't really get any more fine-tuned into what you're looking at than other than it is 100% Mass Effect, or Mass Effect will continue with the Shepard storyline. Now, my only thing is that I know that there is a lot of employees from BioWare that are not there anymore. A lot of lead storyline writers. But there is a lot of the team that is actually still there too. Casey Hudson did just leave, so he probably won't be heading up this project, which really is, it kind of sucks that Casey Hudson will most likely not be a part of this. Maybe he signed on just enough to write the story, and then he's like went back to doing whatever he wanted to do outside of Mass Effect, just to make sure that Mass Effect 4 got on steady legs. Let's hope that that's the best case scenario that can happen right there. Let's hope that that's the case being. He worked with the team for Mass Effect Trilogy and then also Mass Effect 4. So the best news about it, Shepard comes back. I mean, we just have to keep looking out for gameplay trailers at this point and see what the hell they want to do with it and what the hell they make out of it. So anyways, that's all for now. Until next time, when we get into the Normandy, the Mass Effect universe, and Shepard storyline once again, go and check out the Twitch channel, and I'm gonna try and get around to doing more adventures with the Normandy crew and everything in the Mass Effect trilogy on PC. And big shout out to all the modders out there and everything, the whole community that keeps working on the trilogy to keep it relevant and up to date. You guys are awesome. And keep checking out here on YouTube for more Let's Talk videos and the whole 9 yards of, everything that I be covering and be doing and all that stuff. So anyways, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell button, and I'll definitely be making more Mass Effect videos in the future and just reigniting my love for Mass Effect. I feel it's happening. I took a little bit of a break away from Mass Effect for a few years just because we didn't get anything, and there was other series and stuff that kind of caught my attention. But I've always kept the love for Mass Effect though. I definitely always did. So this is it's just we have these companies like EA and BioWare that love to string us along. It's kind of like Square Enix did with Final Fantasy VII Remake. So anyways, I will end this with a thanks for tuning in. Thanks for stopping by. And as always, I will see ya next time.